Okay, welcome to the next tutorial of Blender. So today we're going to be making a cabinet. So we'll go over to the render engine to begin with, and we'll switch out EV to cycles. I'm going to go ahead and take the default cube. Let's go S to scale this inwards slightly, and then we're going to go S just to elongate it to make the cabinet. So we're going to go with G. I'm going to bring this up, and I'm going to go with edit mode real quick. And all I'm going to do is, let's go ahead and take the front face right here. We'll go for E for extrude, leave it where it is, S for scale, bring it in just ever so slightly, and then go ahead and just scale it up or down depending on the size of the top and the bottom right here. We're going to go E for extrude, bring this in. And what I'm going to do, let's go to the materials tab. We'll add a new material right here, and we'll say that this is the back of the cabinet. And we're going to make this a black as such, and then we're going to press the plus right here and add new, and this will be the mirror. And so we change out the principal BSDF, and you can go with glass BSDF if you'd like, or metallic, but personally I'm just going to turn up the metallic here, turn down the roughness, and then click assign. So now we should have this nice little mirrored back to the cabinet, as you can see that we have right here. We'll go back to the object mode once my computer catches up. Okay, let's go back to this object mode right here. Let's go ahead and add in another cube. We'll press S for scale, bring this down, G to bring this up, and you're just going to be making shelves at this point. So let's go S for scale, bring this in and scale inwards just here. And I'm going to go ahead with new material. Let's change out the principal BSDF to glass BSDF, change down the roughness. We'll press G to bring this up. And then we're just going to go ahead and just place shelves randomly, just going down the piece. You can have these as big or as small as you want to. Actually, I'm going to delete that one. Just kind of place these kind of equidistant-ish. I'm going to go ahead and add in a plane so you guys can see some of the lighting a little bit better, and then the render should look something like this. Now you could go ahead and take this and you could duplicate this. So let's go ahead and take everything that we've just made. Box selects this. Let's go with Shift D, and we can move this across. And just kind of, oops, come on. Make some nice little patterns right here, like nice little cabinet kind of thing. I'm going to go ahead and lift all these up actually, and then we could kind of make a wall, so it's kind of like a wall cabinet. Also, what you could do with this is kind of make it a bit artistic, say like it's a bar or something like that. You could go ahead and select everything there. Oops, I selected the light twice. 3 times apparently. Like, let's get rid of that one. Let's get rid of that one. And we're missing 2 shelves. You know what, I'm just going to backtrack that real quick. Okay, so we need to select everything that we've just made. So let's get that. Shift D it across. Just going to select them like this so that we're at the side, and then Shift D. Okay, cool. So we've got this as is. Let's go ahead and take this floor right here and rotate by 90. Just press G. Just place this to the back right here. Then we can just scale these outwards. And I'm going to add a darker material to this one and a darker material to this one. Oops. Okay, so we've got something like that. You could go ahead and add some lighting into this as well if you wanted to. So this is what it currently looks like, and it's a little bit blown out, to be honest with you, because of the lighting. Let's go ahead and take that lamp that we've got right in front of there and just press G, bring this back. G, bring this up. I'm gonna go with maybe some underlighting, so let's go ahead and add. We can go with cylinder. Alpha rotate on 90 degrees. G, bring this up. S for scale outwards, and then S for scale inwards. Let's go to material tab, new, and we'll go with emission. So principal BSDF, switch that out for emission. Let's go ahead with kind of like an orange. Nice little backdrop of an orange. Let's go with G to bring this all the way back to here. G underneath. And then all you need to do is just stretch this across the base. Let's go S for scale. G, bring this across. As is, S for scale. And then when we go into the render, we should see that we have this nice little emission appearing just underneath right here. What I'm going to do is increase the strength of this particular one as well. So when my computer actually catches up, that'd be great. I'm actually going to go ahead and just bring this forward just ever so slightly, just underneath, and then bring the wall just to meet it. Let's take this and go Shift D and bring this up to the top. So Shift D, bring it up right there, and then increase the strength to what you need it to be. I think these are actually poking out just at the side a bit, so what I'm going to do, let's go ahead and select both of them. S for scale inwards, and then just go ahead and just move these to the sides as such. So when we hit that nice little render button that we've got at the top right here, we should have something like this. Nice little underlighting, nice little backlighting. To be honest with you, I think I'm going to add some more lights around the outside so you can kind of get that definition. But also that mirror, I kind of want to do something with that too. Let's see. So, let's go with another wall on the opposite side. Shift D, that one in, and then just kind of elongate this. We'll press G, bring this across, and then I'm just going to go ahead and duplicate this and rotate by 90. It's just kind of a rough room. So you kind of get the effects. I'm going to take this wall right here and just add a pattern to it. So we can go shading tab, let's go to add, and we can go texture. Let's go magic texture, color to base color. Oops, kind of changed them all right there. That's fine if that's happened to you. All we need to do is just change this material to magic so we can figure out that this material is different from the rest. Just gonna go ahead and scale this up a little bit. Kind of make some nice patterns. Kind of funky. You can put this on roughness, to be honest with you, if you wanted kind of a metallic wall. Turn up the metallic a little bit. Let's take this one. I'm going to minus off the effect and we'll put... let's go new material. We'll put grey. Oops. Let's do this as like a dark grey kind of thing, and then take this one at the back and let's go to the drop down, and you want to go with the grey again. Let's take this floor right here, Shift D, bring that up. Let's see what the lighting looks like when we've messed around with some of the settings. So let's go to layout. So now we have this nice little metallic wall in the back. And we also have some lighting going on. Obviously the lighting is going to be the second thing to come in. But what I'm going to do, let's find the actual light in the scene real quick. And we'll turn that up. Come on. There we go. Okay, so the light in the scene is right here. I'm just going to go ahead and turn up the exposure for that. See how that looks. Maybe we'll have a bit of a lower exposure. It's about there. Yeah, that works pretty well. Alright, so that's just a bit of backing light. If you want to change the lighting, go ahead, feel free. And when my computer decides to respond, that should be our tutorial for today. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Subscribe and stuff like that, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.